Chef, welcome to the Walk Life. I am Will and this is my playground. In this video, I'm going to do another Just Trader Joe's. As you can see with this brown bag right here. I wanted to make a little onion pancake. I saw ghee at Trader Joe's. Usually when I make onion pancake, I always go for lard, but I wanted to see how ghee will work. Considering ghee is very buttery, so I wanted to make a buttery pancake that you can just cook on stovetop. So, we're going to get all-purpose flour, nice good old AP flour here. We got the ghee as well, and also I'm going to I use the onion right here for the pancake. Let's get started. We are starting off with the dough, and it will take about 30 minutes to rest. And we're using just AP flour, as you can see here, and using a warm water. This is about 150 degrees, not hot. It just helps to get the gluten development to the right consistency. I'm just gonna use my hands here to get it right to incorporate. Always good to have these kind of pancake on hand or at home. You can make extra at once and then you can freeze them. They do freeze pretty well. And when you're ready to cook them, you can just defrost them the night before. And if you have rolled it out before you store them in the freezer, you can just pan fry it right there while it's frozen. Very versatile recipe. Definitely a little bit of an workout. You will need this for about 3 minutes. Okay, it's just about ready. The last bit, when you add in the water, you just have to be a little bit careful, go with the feeling. So you don't want it to be too wet. And the way that I was taught really is just 3 shiny things or 3 clean. Your bowl is clean. Still a little bit kind of residue left, but that's okay. My hands are clean. It's not really sticking onto my hand. And the dough itself is also relatively smooth and clean. Okay, so we let it rest for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, we can also get the fillings ready. People like to put it in the cling film, but I just like to do this. That way, it will proof nicely and I don't have to use any cling film. And we'll be back in 30 minutes to start rolling out the dough. It's been about 30 minutes. I think the dough is ready from proofing. Let's take a look. It's a little warm, you can tell it's proofing okay. So what we're going to do is, gonna have a little bit of working surface, flour a little bit. This is roughly about 4 portions, depends on how big you want it to be. But for a 10-inch pan, I think I can actually use about, 1, 2, I'll do 4 big ones, and let's see how they work. So about halfway here, another halfway here. You can really feel the gluten develop. Okay, great. I'm just gonna roll them into bowl, set them aside, work with them one at a time. So while I'm putting them in the bowl, I'm gonna cover it just so it doesn't dry out. For the filling, I just got diced up onion, salted it a little bit, just so it can be softened a little bit, draws out a little bit moisture as well, make it a little bit easier to work with. You wanna dice them. You can chop them if you like. I just like hand dicing the onion, feels good. Having a little bit of olive oil to kind of mix it. Again, make it a little bit easier to spread on the pancake. And roughly kind of divide it into 4 portions. I don't think I need a whole ton of onion to make it super overwhelming. Just need it for the flavoring, really. Okay, let's start rolling. At this stage, you don't really need to roll them perfect size or perfect shape. Even at the final stage, I can never get into a perfect shape. I just need it to taste good. We're gonna roll it up later on and turn it into a ball. So it's quite alright that it's quite alright that's not round at this stage. Okay, so just want about thin enough. That you can almost see your finger do it. It's kind of like making pasta. Okay, I'm just gonna roll out a little bit more. I came back. Okay, we're gonna start off the first layer of ghee. Generous spoon. Just kind of spread it out. The ghee smells just so wonderful. Okay. And I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of pepper. Get the onions filling here. Just kind of want to evenly spread out. Okay. I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to roll it out from the odd end first. And I kind of want to roll it pretty tight. Good. Nothing is bursting. Okay. Now we're gonna roll up this way. So I'm gonna pinch the end at the center and just start rolling it. Okay. Then we're gonna tuck it under. And that's done. Let it rest for about 10 minutes. We're gonna finish up the rest and we can roll it up and get ready to start pan frying. I finished all 4 and the first one have rested about just 10 minutes, more than that. But we can start frying. We'll heat up the pan medium heat. Doesn't really need to be too hot. And the one that you rolled up before, we just have to roll it flat into a circle. This will help building up the layers. At this point, it's quite nice to roll because it's got all the ghee in there already, so it's nice and fatty. Just a little flour to help. You might see a little bit of the onion spewing out, that's okay. Flour just about 1/2 inch thick. Hit it a little bit more flour. Just kind of let it help stay put. Okay. Because it is butter pancake, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of butter. Doesn't have to be too much because a lot of the ghee from the pancake will also come out as well. But mainly, I'm gonna mostly kind of doing a little bit of shallow frying in the pan. Let's get a spatula. We're gonna medium fry it slowly to cook it all the layer through. Patience goes a little bit long way. We'll come back in a minute and check on it. When it's about golden, you can check at the bottom. We'll flip it. And we just wait for the other side to cook. It is now golden and crispy on both sides. And we can take it out. Part of the reason of keeping it low heat is that the onion can burn pretty easily. Let's just, oh, hear that noise? I can feel that there's a little bit of it chewiness to it still. I don't think I'll really do much of the sauce or anything. Just gonna hit it with a little bit of kind of the salt. That'll be great. So let's take a bite, shall we? Whoa, and it just falls apart. 很 crunchy. On the outside, so a bit chewy on the inside. The pepper, the onion, all comes through really nicely. Most importantly, the butter. So good. Great recipe to work with kids as well. I hope you try it out and let me know what you think. Leave in the comment down below. Until next time, keep on cooking. Thank you for sticking around till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video, the recipe, and also get to try out a little bit. Feel free to join the community, leave your comments or suggestions down below. Any new ideas for new recipe you want me to try or want me to test out, happy to do it here for you. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe so you can always hear the latest from me. Thank you for dropping by The Wok Life.